Okay, let's do this fucking shit.
Okay. A big, kind, warm welcome to any early arrivals I've got out there. I've been meaning to stream this for a couple of days. Things didn't go right, and I missed my chance the other day. And it really kind of pisses me off because it was kind of half my fault. Kind of half not my fault. But it is what it is. What's up, Gogeta? How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. A good Sunday, as it were. And here we are with the Skull and Bones beta that I've been having so much fun with the last couple of days. It has officially gotten to the point where if we open up things and go to our Captain's tab here, you will notice that I am basically tapped out as far as how far I can go with my infamy, so there really isn't much else for me to do but play a waiting game at this point. Well, being that we're in that position and basically doing nothing but playing a waiting game, I thought, what the hell? What better time than now to get on here and show off what I've done during the beta and have some fun with it and just generally screw around and have some fun on the seas blowing shit up, because frankly the ship battles in this game are fucking awesome. It's a lot of fun. The game itself is just a hell of a lot of fun. I've enjoyed the hell out of it, and I want to go blow shit up and wanted to enjoy some time with the community while I was at it. So here we are. Anyway, hope that sounds like a good time to everybody. Off we go to go blow shit up just for the hell of it.
Steal the Farah charms, let the French take the fall, and hope to the heavens we're not found out. Easy peasy.
And who knows, maybe we'll find something that I wasn't aware was even in the game. Even in the beta. You never know. I never know what the hell's around the corner with this, I have to admit.
We're against the wind, Captain! Starboard!
Let's put the minds of those poor bastards at ease.
I do have to admit, it feels good to be able to move more than 2 knots, because I gotta admit, I was a little while ago so bogged down with shit on my ship that my ship was only moving 2 knots, and it was, I mean, don't get me wrong, I was making, decent enough progress if you didn't pay attention to the second by second progress. I was getting somewhere, but it did take a little while. So, yeah, it's been good to meet you too, Gogeta. I'm glad that I've had the chance to, I've been lucky when it comes to my oop, we hit it one too many times. I've been lucky when it comes to my time on Twitch to meet just a ton of great people, honestly speaking. It's really kind of crazy because, I mean, I know that, every area of the internet, every area of the world in general has its, its undesirables, shall we say, that you try to stay away from, right? Well, there's probably no secret in the fact, just because it's a good assumption, that Twitch does too. Well, I've been really lucky. I've been, able to meet some really, really, really good friends. I've been able to, frankly, not just friends, but able to meet people that have been mentors to me, and I don't just mean with my time on Twitch becoming a streamer. I don't just mean, as a friend, but in some cases, quite frankly, in life. Some of the help that I've gotten from some of the people that I've met on Twitch has gone that deep. And I've been really lucky to to be able to meet some people that are super, super good friends of mine that are basically not just friends, but basically family to me now. That I honestly couldn't see my life without. Because they mean that much to me. And I didn't really assume going into coming onto Twitch that was going to happen. So it's been really nice.
But I suppose it could be of use, Captain.
We got ourselves a shipwreck I didn't see coming. Well, I mean, I guess I physically saw it coming eventually, but I didn't see it coming on the map. Some good stuff, too. A few things to sell here. May as well grab it. I mean, you know, we don't have a huge amount left to do as far as rank goes, but I don't know. Here's the thing is, I know they say that progress will carry over to the game. At least up to the rank that I'm at now. But the thing about that is I don't know how deep that goes. I don't know, is it just the rank? Is it the rank and the money? Is it the rank, the money, and the items? I don't know. I've not heard anything specified about anything specific about how far that actually goes. So if anybody happens to know any of that in chat, if anybody happens to be aware of exactly how far the transfer goes from the beta to the game, please do let me know, because I have not been able to be lucky enough to find anything personally. So that would be knowledge to me that I would be happy to have. Hey, Shipro Man, how you doing?
I hear the Farah
Give me just a second here while my ship is gaining its stamina back. I will throw a quick shout out. We have something in common. What would that be exactly? Oh, and Gogeta, for the record, remind me whether or not you stream, because sorry, from person to person, sometimes it's hard to remember, especially with people that I've only just met. Do feel free to talk about it, though. I mean, you know, if you have anybody that happens to be in here that streams, let me know. I have no qualms with people talking about it. There's a difference between talking about the fact that you stream and, hell, even talking about what you've streamed. There's a big, big difference between that and self-promotion in my eyes. It's not the same. I have no qualms about people talking about it. I don't shy away from that conversation at all. It's, quite frankly, fun to me to know what people have been up to, honestly speaking. What do we got here? Interesting. Real interesting. Wait a second, what did that say he had? What the fuck? What is that? I don't know what that is. I also don't know if I want to mess with a ship that big, though. If it felt like it had something worthwhile, then it'd be different. I don't know. It was that top item I was looking at. I'm not sure what that is, and to be honest, not knowing exactly what I'm getting into as far as the items, I'm gonna let that battle go. Oh shit, you've got cerebral palsy as well, huh? Holy hell, okay. That... Wow. Alright. That was not what I thought I was gonna see when you mentioned that. That's, wow, okay. That hits deeper than a lot of other comments that I've seen. Holy smokes. That's actually kind of, I mean, don't take this the wrong way, but it's kind of cool to see that we have that in common. As much as I hate the fact that we do have that in common, I wish I could say we didn't. But I'm sure you know what I mean. know what? Let's go ahead and harvest. Why not?
That's how you do it, mate.
I don't know if it's going to do us any good or not, but screw it. It's a little something something to sell later, I guess. Yeah, it's, you know,
Captain, foul side.
when it comes to cerebral palsy, I mean, most of the people that I've met that have it in some form or fashion are usually happy when somebody else, hell, when somebody else even knows what it is, let alone happens to chime in and be like, oh, hey, I've got that too. You know, like, I'm not exactly happy that that's the case, but at the same time, I'm happy that there's some level of relatability there, if that makes sense. Because it's, as much as people will sit there and try and relate to the situation, and as much as people will sit there and try and say, oh yeah, well, I've felt cramps in my legs, I felt this, I felt that too. It's different when it comes to cerebral palsy. It's a different feeling, you know. And I mean, that's not to say that I know what everything feels like, to say how much different it is than, like, say, things that my aunt deals with the condition that she has with her foot, but which is a whole nother thing, by the way. You know, everything's different. But I guess the point that I'm making is when somebody tells you, oh, well, yeah, I've got cerebral palsy too, mind you, there's a ton of different types of CP, so who knows whether or not it's the same with the two of us, or whether or not it feels anywhere near the same with the two of us, or whatever the case is. It very well may not. Hell, it might be the same type and it still isn't affecting us the same, for all we know. But all that being said, it's just kind of nice from a relatability standpoint when somebody else is able to say, yeah, I know what that's like on some level more than other people do. So yeah, I mean, to be honest, I'm on some level I'm happy about knowing that somebody can relate. See, it's interesting to me because that was something that my parents were told that I was never going to walk. Hell, they weren't even sure I was going to live because I was born 3 months early. I was only 2 pounds, 6.8 ounces when I was born. I was so tiny that my dad could hold me in the palm of his hand. And they weren't even really sure I was going to live. And so it was one of them situations where I was in such a bad situation that walking wasn't even something that was looked at as possible, I think, for me at one point. You know, but it turned out that I got lucky. I was one of the lucky ones that they told me that I was, you know, or told my parents that I was probably never going to walk, and it turned out that they were wrong. And I am able to. It's not entirely unhindered from a cerebral palsy standpoint. Like, you can tell that I have cerebral palsy, you can see it in the walk, but I am able to, which is something I'm very thankful for, believe me. You were born at 6 months as well, then? Okay. So we were right along the same lines then, because it sounds to me like you were born 3 months early, just like I was. I'm gonna laugh if you tell me your birthday's an October birthday.
They cannot hold it against us. Let them stay, maggots.
Ooh, that was a good volley. That was a really good volley.
Time to get going.
They'll be briny deep in the water soon enough. Enemy attacking!
Nice. No, I wasn't waiting for an invitation, idiot. I was waiting for an opening. It's called strategy, fool. Your parents were told the same thing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm not surprised to hear that, because, I mean, when it comes to cerebral palsy, I almost wonder if the story that happened with me is... I mean, not to say that it's common, but among people that have cerebral palsy, maybe it is more common than I've really thought that it was. It's entirely possible. Ooh, that was a big hit. Hey, we were able to catch on. Nice. A little bit of bonus loot there to take with us. Gotta love that. Well, that's a couple of good hits right there.
Ready to shoot, Captain! Fire now!
Femme prisonnier! Time to fall!
I love that you can shoot the sails and that the sails get all ripped up and shit too.
Fire!
Awesome. It's good stuff. I love the ship combat in this game. It's so fun. Ah, May baby. Okay.
Quickly now! That has
Yep, for me it's October 1st.
Yes, Captain, as you wish. Repairs are finished, Captain.
You do stream. Okay. Give me a sec. I shall do my due diligence here and throw you a quick shout. There we go. I thought you had said before that you stream, but I couldn't remember the convo perfectly well from that day, unfortunately. My memory is not the greatest, I will be the first to admit. Ooh, that was a lot of damage for that first volley, holy crap.
Prepare yourselves! On fire! Put line and center! Come on! Let's
Nice. Good stuff. So I do have main missions that we could do, but here's my thinking about that. I don't really see much reason to, and the only reason I say that is because, frankly, I'm already at the top rank that the beta is going to allow me to hit anyway, so it's kind of pointless. I'm going to be doing work that's going to be taken away from me when the main game comes out, so I'd really rather not bother getting into that. And it really didn't happen that way on purpose. It happened because I had intended to stream it a couple of days ago, but when I originally went to stream it on my Xbox at first, I saw a message pop up that said something along the lines of it not allowing streaming. By it, I mean the beta. So Why that popped up on my Xbox, I have no idea, but it did. And because it did, I sat there thinking, okay, well, if I can't stream the beta, I may as well switch games. Well, it turned out that after that, I learned from my good buddy Don Paulione, who he told me that he had seen like 4 other people on Twitch already streaming it. So now I'm like, okay, well, I could have streamed it and I didn't know because Xbox decided to tell me otherwise. So yeah, that was kind of frustrating, to be honest. Not the worst thing in the world, but it did kind of suck. Because I could have been streaming it a lot sooner and never realized it. Yeah, sorry about the ad breaks. There's only so much that we can do as streamers to cut them down. I mean, some people have more than others set on their channel for the sake of the revenue, but I mean, even beyond that, I mean, even if you're to trim them down to the minimum, there's still only so much you can do. It's just kind of part of being on Twitch.
Look there! The Farawaki! We have a Pantiwaka in outside!
That little zoom feature is something I only got in the last couple of times I've played. In fact, it's an upgrade to the spyglass that gives you extra zoom capability, which is nice because it actually helps with identifying ships and their levels and things of that nature from further away. You don't have to be quite as close, which is kind of nice. See if we can get a couple of quick volleys in here before things really kick off. More damage we can do with the front cannons, the less we have to do with the sides once we get there. That's the way I see it. We seem to be doing a good job of weaving in between them here. Kind of avoiding his ability to do damage to us. That wasn't really my initial plan completely, but, you know, I'm not complaining. I'll take it. I'll certainly take it. Yeah, no problem. No problem at all. I don't, it's funny because there's a lot of streamers that, you know, I guess people will generally tell you not to self-promote, which is, yeah, I understand it. And I'm the same way to an extent. But there's also a big difference between mentioning that you stream, even talking about what you've streamed. A casual talk about it is fine. There's nothing wrong with the conversation. Shit, that's one of the things that people that stream all have on Twitch in common. So to say that you can't talk about that is kind of dumb in a channel, to be honest. It really kind of is. Like, people are free to do what they want to do, but as far as I'm concerned, it's stupid to sit there and tell me that you're going to not allow people to talk about it. It's completely dumb. That's what you have in common with every damn other person that you're on Twitch doing this with. And you're going to tell people that's not a topic of conversation? Why? That's stupid. You're killing the biggest thing that your community can all talk about together, because a lot of people that are in a lot of communities all stream. So you're right off the bat killing a common area of talk. That just to me is utterly dumb. It's completely stupid. And some channels are like that. I've been in some channels where they don't want to talk about it at all, because any talk about it is seen as some form of self-promotion, because it's alluding to the fact that you stream. Okay, fine, you're alluding to the fact that you stream. Big deal. to not have any talk about it is utterly stupid. That's the biggest topic of conversation on Twitch with most people. Because, I mean, let's face it, a lot of people that are on Twitch do stream. Not everybody, but there's a fair number of us that do. So you're kind of killing a big area of conversation for a lot of the people that are on Twitch when you don't allow that. Seems like a dumb thing to do to me. So, that all being said, you never have to worry about that here. There's no issues. I mean, I don't... Especially if you're, you know, somebody that I know full well streams. Like, I can't... It's hard for me to remember sometimes the newer people that I might meet. Like Gogeta, for example, is, you know, being somebody that I only just met a little while ago, and not being able to remember whether or not you stream, that's one thing, right? But if I'm somebody that, you know, that I know full well you stream, well, there's no problem with you talking about what you've been doing. Which, speaking of that, I wouldn't mind getting to one of your streams eventually if the ability is there for me to do so. My time is a little bit more constrained these days because I had something come up with my medical situation in the last few months here. I actually learned that I unfortunately suffer from obstructive sleep apnea, and ended up going through a couple of sleep studies and getting a CPAP machine, and am trying to do everything I can do to get better sleep. And that's great and all, and it's obviously been great for my health. You know, and no doubt I'm feeling better too. There's certainly I'm feeling better. That much is great, obviously. But the part that does kind of suck is that concentrating so hard on trying to get better sleep has also cut more into my free time. So, which, I mean, probably rightfully so, because I wasn't really getting the sleep that I should have been getting. So, you know, maybe that's for the best anyway. But that being said, it makes it a little, you know, it makes it even harder to get to friends' streams. So, at least for the next few months here, while I'm first having my CPAP machine, I have to be kind of strict about when I go to sleep, because I have to log a certain amount of hours using it in order for my insurance to cover me having it. So... Oh, no problem at all. No problem at all. I mean, I really do hope that, you know, that things line up to where I can eventually get to one of your streams. It would be nice to hang out. I used to be more of a nighttime streamer, but things kind of flip-flopped, especially since I've been going through things with dealing with my sleep apnea and whatnot and trying to get that taken care of. Everything kind of flipped on its head, and, you know, again, probably rightfully so, because, to be fair, I really should have been getting better sleep all along, but I mean, it's one of those things where at least it's something I'm doing something about now, so it's far better than it being ignored, that's for sure. I wonder if we couldn't venture into the harder part of the map to fight in now that we are a little bit stronger. I am officially a rank 5 as far as the ship is concerned, so some of those ships that I would have, you know, be that I shy away from because I'm very much the same rank as them, if not one rank above them. So maybe I can afford to go into the harder areas of the seas to fight and get some better loot and whatnot. Who knows? I can't say that I've legitimately tried to stay out there for very long and fight. Ever since I upgraded my ship and upgraded the cannons and, you know. Early on when I was trying to get the gear to be able to build the new cannons that I wanted to build, I was kind of sneaking my way around here in the harder part of the map. Generally, from what I've seen, it's everything on the right side of the map near St. Anne is all the easier area, and then things get harder when you move to the west. The further west you move, the harder it gets to fight and survive and just generally live, because there's a lot of other ships that become a lot stronger in that area of the seas. I mean, I've even seen some ships that are double digit in level. That, like, you're legit sitting there going, okay, I'm not close. And even now, even after all my upgrades, I'm only level 5. I'm not close to hitting level 10 yet. So
Fire now!
They will be feeding the fishes soon enough.
Captain, we are ready to brawl! Ayo!
Let us show them.
see if we can grab onto them. Good stuff. I've noticed that doesn't always seem to work. That's why I'm not always sure if I'm going to be able to do that or not, because sometimes I go to do it and it works, and other times I think it's going to work and it doesn't actually work. What do we got here? Ah, you got all kinds of good stuff. And you're only a rank 2. 377 silver, a repair kit 2. That uncut sapphire is looking incredibly tasty right now.
Captain! Fire! Be prepared! To your battle!
See if we can take you down.
We're under fire! Leave your ship! Go! They'll show those bastards who they're dealing with! On fire!
Oops. Good. Nice to water block that.
Captain! Everyone, be ready! That bastard ship soon will see!
Why do I feel like there's... That's because there is. Damn it.
Like a sinking stone! Stay steady!
I have assholes continuing to try to sink me.
On fire!
And he's actually stronger. Well, supposedly. Nope. No, sir. Good night. Your stuff's mine. Say hello to the fishes for me, mate. here?
I can see the water merchants from afar!
I see a pétard, capitaine!
Fire away! Ship! Prepare to engage the enemy!
They can't get away with
Oh,
this!
Ooh, that was a big hit. Oh, that was big. Holy shit, that was big. Oh, that was huge. Got a massive amount of their health.
Captain, consider it done. Ready to sail again, Captain. Repairs are complete. Ready to shoot!
Cowards are about to call for help!
Get aside, Captain! Time to break some stuff! Stop! Pay our regards to the fishes!
Good stuff. We just have something hit the water to the left of us? We being fired at?
Release the sails!
We are, we're being fired at. What a dickhead.
Fire away!
Ah, shit. Ah! Ah! Trying to move fast to avoid the fire. I didn't think about what I was running into here.
Brace yourselves!
Time to earn your fucking pay! On fire!
I didn't realize that was a... I don't want to say a passive way to start a plunder, but another way to start a plunder, I suppose. I didn't hold down Y like you usually do. Okay. There's a couple more enemies.
Are going down! Captain! What is that?
Capitaine! A phare warship!
shit, I was too far away.
Weapons ready!
Knock off and I will take your power out! Fire!
Everyone still in one piece? Alright, fire back!
They will know your name, Captain, or we will force it down their throats.
That's about to get forced down their throats. We're about to go get a little meeting from Davy Jones.
Hang on, my people! We still have more left!
Do they really want me to take out both of these towers right now? This close to each other? Ugh. This is gonna be interesting.
Fire now! Aye, aye, Captain! Zeppelin is hit!
Ah, crap. Wow, are you kidding me? That was really well aimed. Or really well aimed or really damn lucky.
All right, Captain!
If I catch you slacking, I'll take your fucking cup!
Captain! Fire!
Ah, shit. There we go. I think things are getting a little easier. Slowed the boat down. Was able to slow it down and get it turned the way I wanted it.
Fire everything you have! Battle station! About to crack at any moment!
Oh, shh. Yeah, I saw you guys.
Yes, Captain! Get down! Prepare yourself! Repairs are done, Captain. In your forward again. Get us to their ship and let the flames stop! We are ready to shoot, Captain! Fire! You waiting for it, man? We are ready!
Off to meet Davy Jones with you. Ow, that was rude. Nice. Toast. Okay, now we only have one of these to worry about. That is huge. That's a massive help. Sitting completely still is probably not a good idea. Hey, Acoustic, how you doing, buddy? Sorry it's taking me a second. I'm kind of in the heat of battle here. In the heat of a battle I wasn't expecting to get as big as it is, honestly speaking. It has gotten a little bit bigger than I was expecting.
Hold steady!
And taken a little bit longer than I was expecting, too, for that matter.
Fire away!
Ow, you prick. That hurts. There, how do you like it? How do you like it, asshole? Yeah, I know I came raiding you first. Doesn't matter. You're still a prick. Good night.
I'll do it now, Captain! Captain! We are prepared! We can use it now!
Oh. Oh, we still have an asshole left. I see how it is.
Everyone! Fire!
See if we can get a couple of good shots off early. Those are definitely a couple of good shots, that's for sure.
Ready to shoot! See? They can't take you!
Whoa. That was some major damage. Nice. Nice. Good stuff. Kicking ass and taking names.
Enemy ship! They got
Well, you assholes just won't go away, will you?
Everyone to your station!
What, you think because you're a rank 4 I'm gonna shy away? Uh-uh.
Prepare to engage the enemy!
You're going to meet Davy Jones just like the rest of them, dickhead.
fire now!
Attack that enemy!
Fighting wars on 2 different fronts now all of a sudden. Fuck.
Get the stronger, Captain! Everyone take the enemy! In the water! In the air! They are about to drop any moment! Let's fool the bastards! Let's the prisoners!
It will be a good cause.
Yeah, I'll take my cannonballs back. Thank you very much.
Captain! It is ready for you!
Get back up! Place yourself! Hiding that blue somewhere!
Ooh, that's a 5.
Fire!
Look alive! To your battle station!
Now it's the time!
Take us closer to them!
Yeah, I can fight wars on 2 fronts. You guys don't know who you're fucking with.
I want my people! We do have orders!
Fuck you. The Davy Jones locker with you. fuckers don't know who you're fucking with.
Weapons ready! Neutral! Take us in force, Captain! We're ready to board!
Good night, bitch. Thanks for coming.
Amen! Our efforts were not in vain!
Who else wants to join the show? Who else wants to go meet Davy Jones? Bring it.
Fire away!
Ha! Their asses will be scorched!
No ceremony! And no club
Good night.
for you! This is the time! Come on! For victory!
Oh boy! I can sit here forever, watching it
Ha!
burn.
All the teams! Don't let her
Anybody else want a piece? Want to come try to save your settlement before I completely destroy everything?
We're bleeding them dry, Captain!
Yeah, I see you.
Pour on the wheel! Enemy! Compass ready!
I completely avoided that volley by slowing down on him.
Landing quick!
time to get close!
Captain! They can't match us! They're done! Take the loot!
Take us to their ship and our planes will do the rest!
Hold you like to take some fall! What are we waiting for? Liquidation?
Huh.
Then board!
Thanks for the free med kit. Appreciate it.
Eat! Might be our last meal, friends! Yes, Captain, as you wish!
Get moving, you rascals!
Give her all she...
We'll be feasting like bloody kings tonight!
Time to go collect our spoils of war. Ship's got an awful lot in it. I think we need to go back to St. Anne and offload. I think that's what I shall do.
Let them catch the wind and demand! Spread the sail!
I don't know that I've ever had quite this high a level of repair kits for the ship. It's kind of not fair, to be completely honest. Having this level of repair kits is, I mean, they're gonna have to burn through a shitload of life before they can even come close to fucking sinking me. Either that or they gotta hit me with a lot of shit all at once. Which I guess is possible, but it's really the only way at this point. You give me any amount of time to heal, you're fucked. You're gonna have way too much life you have to burn through in order to even come close to killing me. Because at this point I've got 24 fucking repair kits. I've got repair kits for days. It's way beyond any level of repair kits I've normally had. That's one of the things that's kind of nice about doing those plunders, though, is if you manage to get through them, and honestly, I didn't just get through that, but I quite handily dealt with it without really too much trouble at all. And if you can manage to do so and you don't use but maybe one repair kit every so often, like I did there, you really come out on top at the end of that, because you end up, typically speaking, with so much in excess as far as how many repair kits you have that it allows you to come out of it with a huge amount like I've got now, and then you can just fight for days because you have so many repair kits that you're just really hard to kill at that point. Unless you get hit with, 3 or 4 ships at once worth of shit, it's really hard to take you down. They basically have to burn through an entire repair kit worth of stuff plus in less than a minute in order to kill you. So you have to have a substantial level of offense being thrown at the ship in order for you to really be threatened at that point in time. I got another fellow player over here that's themselves reached 5 with their ship. Nice work. An active shipwreck for us to... It is. Hang on.
Scarlet's Wake is not the only place in the ocean to
Nice. Take a little bit of free silver and an extra repair kit. Like I don't have enough already as it is. I guess you can never have enough repair kits, honestly speaking. Playing Fortnite and lurking. Having any luck in Fortnite? I know I wouldn't. I'd get torn to pieces in Fortnite. That's why I don't play that game. I appreciate the lurk, though. Thank you. The other thing I might want to keep an eye on is how many cannonballs I've got, too, because I know I probably used a ton of them going through all that fighting, and honestly, I don't think I've done anything to get myself more cannonballs since I started playing this game. It's been just purely me taking the cannonballs from either from being on shore at a place and then laying around, because some can walk up to a box that might have, 10 extra cannonballs in it, and if you get lucky and you walk up to, an area that, yeah, it has 10 extra cannonballs, but there might be 3 boxes in that area, and you end up with 30 cannonballs before you can blink. Oh, I think we just had it freeze up on us again. Yep. Yeah, I just had it freeze up on me. That's happened to me a few times during the beta. Okay, give me just a second. I'm going to bring us to a be right back screen and do a quick reload. I shall be back shortly.